Cartier's the watch. Cartier, love Cartier. Cartier, spec Buffalo on the side. Pussy cut diamonds, they Cartier, yeah. Cartier bad for the Cartier. Sky ring look cool with 200 the dash. Cartier jeans, ain't no way I can say. Ain't no way I'm ever gon' go out. Man, I can't go out, no way I'm gon' go out. I just grip on her and I show out. I sit like a champ and I wait on her whole lot. I just whip up a new Chanel paddock. I whip with the wrist and I don't break the door out. Turn that whole top flow to her. 100 racks and 1, 2 about to flood out.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time, but with you, yeah, it's game time. Well, okay. I catch the he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella feel his tank. Hungry for it, see it issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me?
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Jets. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And now look at him go. He's on his way. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Cowboys. DeAndre Swift. His third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
331. You got a mini base. What's right? Extend. Hey, just motion me. Delta. Get your hands on him. Get hands on him. Up. Go.
Out of the gun, Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass. but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Open man here is Benson. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down. The Jets at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking to go 4 games with it,
and he will go down. The Cowboys sack. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15.
Here we go. Nice instruction. Hey, can. Easy.
Here's Fields. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line. You got a mini base. What? Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Fields. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
331, Chip Swear.
Now it's Fields. This is caught. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards the gain for number 18. 1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Here we go, son. Green 19, get to that. Go.
Right side to Williams. Touchdown Jets. Jameson Williams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Lutz with the extra point. And we are tied at 7.
Ties the game at 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock, he gets all the credit. It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
Hey. Red.
Once again, it's Swift. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Now a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Jets' 45-yard line.
Lawrence will throw. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. Touchdown, Cowboys! T.J. Hockenson, 44 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as Ed sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. You look at this Cowboy defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for the secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
Fields now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Chip slip. Angel. Right.
To throw is Fields. That's complete downfield to Okonkwo. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Chig Okonkwo, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. What's good on the extra point? And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Now Lawrence. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's got room. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play here for Dallas. 43 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. In motion goes Patrick. A snap to Lawrence as he taps this forward. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end, and that play going nowhere. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Lawrence to throw. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Hey, run! 13, Luke! Luke! Rig alert! Rig alert! Hey, kill! Kill!
Again, it's Lawrence. Touchdown, Cowboys! T.J. Hockenson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, never mind. Matter. Touch right.
From the gun, here's Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 49 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Easy. Here we go.
Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jameson Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Lutz with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. Down the right sideline. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. 132 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go over the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, Soko, 13, move.
Lawrence. That is caught. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19. A 3rd down gain of 19.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
On the red. Inside.
Now Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys have broken the tie. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Hey, Monday. Right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Ed Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Help. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. Right.
Swift going to try up the middle. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 16-yard line.
Hey, kill.
Here's Lawrence. Touchdown! A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just
now,
said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down, good luck. He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
No mas. Alpha, let's go. Punch right. Delta. Sit high.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got Slayton on the slant. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Don't jump. Ready? Hey, Karen. 19 instructions.
They snap it to Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Angel. Right.
To the air again, Fields. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Fields.
47-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Up. Right.
Back to throw. Fields. He'll complete this one. Okonkwo. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Chig Okonkwo. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. What's good on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Hey, Ron.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Hey, easy.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Red on red.
Got a 1st and 10 at Swift. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line.
11.
Lawrence will throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Andre Yoshibas as the first half is winding down. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo. Didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And a lead now up to 14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now it's Fields. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here. And only in the second quarter, Charles. They're trying to put this game out of reach before we even hit the locker rooms for intermission.
What's even tougher is making up 3 possessions against a defense that can make impact plays like this. They don't have this game wrapped up quite yet, but 2 picks already, 1 to the house. I think it's fair to say they're headed in the right direction.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jets 28.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. A final shot before the break. Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Being on some chips. We go 0 to 100 real quick. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord.
The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Monday. 319, good net.
To throw is Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Fields now to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Here's Fields. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense is moving a little bit, have them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Fields. A short throw taken in by Conqueror. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 23 yards on the play. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Hey, Ken.
Here's Fields. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Easy. Chip Sweat. Right.
Back to throw. Fields. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Cowboys will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
136 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Here's a handoff to Swift. They're going to snap this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
Go. Safe right. 13, Lou.
Now Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Hey, I'm going. Hey, kill. With the hut. Take right, open. Go, let's go. Here we go, sir.
Now Lawrence to throw. Open man is Yoshibans. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Dallas.
11.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Rip, 23. Son, it's 11. Silver.
Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. T.J. Hockenson, 28 yards. And the Cowboys are able to add on to that lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Good for Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go. Green 19, get that. Get out.
Looking to throw. Fields. That pass caught. It's Williams. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
19 instruction. 175. Chip clear. Right.
Throwing again is Fields. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Jets get a bit closer. The Lutz will look to add the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Cowboys 56, Jets 35. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. In motion goes Patrick. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Take right open.
Now a carry for Swift. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The offense on third down, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 4.
Go, let's go. Here we go, Sahan.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Third and 4.
Easy. Done. That's 11, sink right. 13, Luke. 11.
Now Lawrence. It got his man complete. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Running is Swift. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Randy, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Hey, run. Hey, Ginger, time.
They'll run here with Swift. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 152 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front. Say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Hey, go.
In motion goes Patrick.
30 left.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger. Go. Hey, I'm gone. Go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Throwing to start the drive. Fields. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Tyrell Dodson picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Here we go. 319, just not. Right.
Throwing on second and long. Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Here we go. 11.
From the gun, here's Fields. He's airing it out for Williams. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A huge play there for the Jets. And even 40 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here we go, son. 319, you got a mini base. Why not? One strike. Right.
To the air again, Fields. And it's caught. And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Yep.
Now Fields. Quick hitch, complete. It's Benson. So he stopped for no gain. And it's 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Here we go, son. Right.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Justin Fields. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. Fields trying to throw for it. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
The Dolphins here set to begin the drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. That one looks like he'll throw here. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Lawrence. This one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
gun. 11. Go. 30 left.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 250 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Lawrence will throw. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick.
Lawrence's pass complete to Tim Patrick. It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
Tough spot here, third down and 11.
Rip, 23. Hey, tomato. 11. Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a fourth down situation. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. This is 1st and 10.
You got a mini base. Widen up. Don't jump. Ready? Carry.
Now it's Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 41. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Let's go.
And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a play in the catch.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey, Soko, it's 100. 11.
Back to throw. Lawrence. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, Dallas.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Cowboys, the preparation pays off as they pick up their first win on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.